just a quick fix on that DHCP problem I was having earlier today, which turned out to be a very easy fix. The problem was simply that we'd promoted this computer to Active Directory into a domain, and there was a security permission issue that we had to resolve. It's very easy to do once you know where it is. So basically just go into Tools and bring up your DHCP controls. And it was here probably all along, we just didn't see it because I didn't have the window big enough to actually see the message. But if I go down and have a look here, you can see that IPv6 and 4 are currently disabled. We can see the red arrow there. When you click on one of them, you'll see it says DHCP server must be authorized in Active Directory before it can actually assign IP addresses. So this is the reason why our client wasn't getting an IP address. So to fix that problem, all I'm going to do is select the actual server here and right click and say authorize. And that's all you've got to do. Now these then should go green, but they may not immediately go green. So what I would suggest you do is just close your DHCP panel and reopen it. And now if we have a look, you can see that we've now got green ticks next to both, which means that our DHCP server is up and going and assigning IP addresses. So at this point, I'm ready to test that with the client. Let's pop over the client and see what it looks like from there. Okay guys, so I'm now on the client side, and what I'm going to do, if you recall, is I had the static IP address set, so I'm going to change that back to being a dynamic one. So we'll go in here. Now I'm getting a dialog this time through because of the changes I made in Active Directory a bit earlier. So if you recall, I set up an account for myself, but I said I was a user. Changing the IP address on a computer like this actually requires administration rights, which I don't have. So I'm going to log in as an administrator that does have permission to do those things. And I'm going to go in here and put the IP address back to being automatic. Same with DNS, so now it's going to look for a DHCP server. Okay, so let's go and bring up a command prompt. Okay, so we're going to do config, and we can see that it has found the DHCP server because it started with an IP address 10.0.1.100, which is the beginning of the scope that we assigned for our clients on the DHCP server. So we're all connected up and good to go.